Good morning everyone and welcome to this particular video. This video is a price analysis review of the Alephium token on Coinmarketcap.com. Coinmarketcap.com is one of the most important and influential tracking analysis site on the planet for every cryptocurrency digital asset. It's owned by Binance and it has a high level of credibility. So it's very brilliant that the core team of Alephium have listed the token here. It shows credibility, it shows apt, it shows decisiveness. Now today is the 12th of December 2025, and with that, let's get into the review. Currently, the Alephium token sits at 0.1271. That's the price. They will have about 8.31 decline on a weekly basis. We're currently ranked at number 845 on the CoinMarketCap listing index. Currently, if you look at this analysis, this candlestick analysis, we can see that we have it's called a lateral trading range or a range trade. Everything is going in a horizontal fashion. Okay, you can see the price just hovering around 0.14 to 0.1270, bouncing along this support line at 0.127. It has tested its severally within the last 14 days, and so that's another critical support zone. Okay, we can see it has been tested at this particular point too. So hopefully we break this resistance here and we get into a new high. I'll get more into that into the technical analysis video. Now, I've been saying it, you can buy a Alephium token, you can have a kind of rough estimate if you want to carry out a calculation. Let's say you want to buy about 5,000 Alephium token. Automatically you can see the dollar equivalent, which will give you $635. Okay. If you want to buy 50,000 tokens, you're ready to shell out about $6,352 in USDT to buy. Okay. So it's just a rough estimate of what you need, a rough calculator. Now, regarding the Alephium statistics, we have the market capitalization, which is currently around $15.54 million. Okay, our 24 hours trading volume was $247,000, approximately $248,000. Okay, and our fully diluted volume is $27.44 million. Okay, so regarding the volume, we have a 4.19 increment from yesterday, an appreciation, which shows a very good trajectory in the market. Our total supply is 216 million ALPH tokens, and our circulating supply is 122 million ALPH tokens. Okay, so that's basically it regarding the statistics. We have our profile score, which is around 67%. I'll call that a B. So moving downwards, we have our website, we have our white paper. These are official documents that shows the credibility of our token. Every information you need is here, like our official website, alephium.org, our docs, alephium.org. You can go there and see every document, every article that has been released on the Alephium ecosystem. Our white paper is here, which gives you a kind of blueprint about the Alephium token and everything the core team has designed, the vision, the core team members, our tokenomics, our partnerships. Everything is there in the white paper. Then we have GitHub. Okay, that's where you can get our white paper. Also, you can get it on the official website. We have our socials. We're currently on X. We're currently on Reddit. We're currently on Discord. We're currently on Facebook. We're currently on Telegram. We're currently on okay. I've mentioned everything. GitHub. Okay, so these are social media platforms. Depending on the one you're much more conversant with. Okay, so many people are very conversant with X. A lot are conversant with Reddit, GitHub, Facebook. Telegram is huge. Discord is fabulous. Everything we're covering every aspect. So based on your preference, you can choose social media that suits your taste. Okay, and follow us there. We have our smart contract address. And we have our compactable wallet. We have a Trust wallet. We have MetaMask. We have our own proprietary wallet too. Um, you know, which I'll make video of subsequently. Our wallet is currently available on the iOS Apple Store and also on the Google Play Store. We also have a wallet extension. We have successfully made partnerships with SafePal. We have a hardware wallet. So we have different types of wallets you can sign up to. Okay. Now we have smart contract addresses. We have a lot Ethereum and we have Binance Smart Chain. It's very interesting to know that we've been able to secure a partnership with this gigantic mega chains, Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain, a bridge feature that allows us to bring in liquidity and assets from their own ecosystem into our ecosystem seamlessly. Okay, I have a video on that. You can check that behind. Our rating, we're currently rated at 3.94 out of 5 stars. We can approximate it to 4 stars. So 4 or 5 is excellent. We have Explorers, we have Etherscan, we have our own proprietary Explorer, explorer.alephium.org, and we have this particular Explorer, which is let me just click on it. Okay, um, Nansen.ai. Okay, so what Explorer does is that it gives you a kind of scan. You can scan every transaction hash ID on an Explorer. Okay, let's say you carried out a transaction, you bought a very, very beautiful Ferrari car with your Alephium token. The dealer you bought from, after you guys carried a transaction, you sent some ALPH tokens to the dealer, and it will register on our um, Explorer. Okay, to register on Alephion's open book ledger. Remember, Alephium is a layer 1 blockchain. So okay, so the transaction hash ID is the proof that this transaction happened between the dealer and you. So when you pull out the hash ID, you can just impute it on this Explorer, and it will give you every detail about that transaction: the gas fee that was paid, the amount of ALPH tokens that was sent, the address that was sent from, the address that received it, the timestamps, the date, everything you need. So that will serve as a receipt. Okay, I've covered the wallet. We have tags, we have collectibles and non-fungible tokens, decentralized finance, smart contracts. Okay, we have Boost. Okay, so let's enter the Alephium market. Very important, because this culmination gives us an idea of the prices every exchange has brought in, like the kind of amount of trade that has happened within the last 24 hours. Okay, currently we have BitGet, we have 33,761,761 dollars. BitGet, these are okay. Let's head to the centralized exchange aspect. Centralized exchanges are exchanges that actually know who you are. You trade with. You have to like submit a means of identification on the centralized exchange, like your driver's license or your voter's card or your international passport, or name it, your national ID card. A centralized exchange needs one of these to be able to like identify who you are. But on a decentralized exchange, you can trade anonymously. Okay, so on a centralized exchange, the ones we have listed on are very beautiful exchanges. That shows the determination and tenacity of the core team. So currently we're on BitGet, which is a tier 1 exchange. We traded about $33,790 within the last 24 hours. Gate.io, we traded about $47,000. MEXC, we traded about $70,000. Bitmart, we traded about 5,296. By economy, we traded $11,000. CoinX, we traded $4,664 dollars. Bit units, we traded 63,000, approximately $64,000. Okay, so let's head to the page two. So in the page two, you can see that Coinfinex, we traded about $50,317. Okay, and on non-KYC.io, we traded $16,434. Okay, so let's head to the decentralized exchange tab. We have Uniswap. We traded about okay, a combination of about let's see, four, six, approximately $6,500, which is not bad. PancakeSwap is about $80,000. So all this market volume I just dissected now gives us a total market volume that constituted this $246,000 token $1,000 we have above. Okay, it's very important to know. So this is a breakdown. So it depends on the exchanges you have an account. Like I currently have an account with Gate.io. I have an account with Bitmart. I have an account with MEXC. I have an account with byeconomy.com. So if I want to like trade my Alephium tokens, I will deal with one of these exchanges. Okay. So it depends on the exchanges you have or you love. You can just buy Alephium tokens straight up there. Okay. By the way, Alephium is Byeconomy is carrying out a staking events that gives you an APR of about 35% per annum. So if you are just holding your token, you can actually stake it there on Byeconomy, and you earn 35% reward on it, interest reward. Okay. So we have the news, we have the community. I've already voted within the last 24 hours. So we have the market sentiment, which is about 88% bullish and 12% bearish. Definitely. So the total vote is about 68,000 votes within the last 24 hours. That's phenomenal. That shows that we have a lot of investors watching this token, and the overall 88% shows people have positive sentiment about the Alephium token. So let's head down. We have the community where people come to share their viewpoints. This person is happy. This user, Web3 guy, is happy that Christmas is coming up. They made a comment about that. Okay. Okay, sorry, that was an advertisement. More eyes are landing on Alephium as users discover its strong fundamentals and smooth chain. We have riches. Good morning, farm. Okay, this is beautiful. People are giving a lot of sentiment about the Alephium token, which is positive. From an investor's standpoint, it shows that we'll have a bullish sentiment. So these people will definitely know something great about the Alephium token. We have about Alephium. Okay, Alephium is it's everything information you know about the Alephium token. You can also get it here from Coinmarketcap. It transactions per second. We have about 20,000 transactions per second, and it's scalable. Single chain experience. Scalability means the network can accommodate. Let's say currently we have about 20,000 transactions per second. Okay, let's say something happens. We have a news that has broken the internet, and everybody wants the Alephium token, and the transaction increases to about 150 transactions per second. The Alephium blockchain has a very phenomenal feature of scalability. It can actually scale itself, and it will be able to accommodate that 150,000 transactions um, per second because of how scalable it is. Okay, so that's something we should note. Um, you know. Okay, so with that, that will bring an end to this video. If you have any question, please feel free to ask in the comment section. I'll be glad to answer your questions. And also, if you have any um, questions still, you can head to our Telegram group or our Discord channel or X handles. Discord. We have administrators that are there around the clock to answer your questions. And if you're also reaching out to us in a different language like Russia, Finland, Thailand, French, and name it. So okay, we have various communities that cover this, so you are not restricted by any language or any barrier. You can participate full time in what we're doing. So I'm so happy to have made this video. I hope you enjoyed it. With that, that will bring you into this video. Take care of yourself and stay blessed. Okay, bye. Thank you.